Welcome back, folks. Right now, we are off the script. We are highlighting an organization that's bringing people together through laughter, storytelling, community impact. Cousinz Improv is one of Charlotte's very few Black-centered improv comedy troupes. They're dedicated to creating a space for diverse voices, experiences on stage. So one of my first questions is, just talk to us a little bit about your group and how it got started.
Jade, you were there. You started it.
Definitely, I'm with the inception. So I got into improv roughly in 2019. And in Charlotte, it's a huge improv scene, but it's not as diverse, I think, as it could or should be. And at that time, we had a lot of subgroups. I'm in like an all-girl group, and that's what she said. And then for our LGBTQ plus committee group, we had the alphabet soup. And I said, what about us? What about, just for BIPOC? What about? And so at that time, wasn't as strong, but I kept my dream.
Yeah.
And we got together a little over a year ago now.
Yeah.
Just got together, and
Yeah.
the interest is there, so we expanded just a little bit, and so it's a total of 9 of us now.
Okay, and you guys started something special, unique of your own. For listeners who may be unfamiliar with improv, what that means, what that looks like, talk to us a little bit about that.
That looks like comedy right off no script. You get on stage, you get a suggestion, and then you just start being funny. You start just becoming different characters. It's a way for you to totally express yourself and be free, and we enjoy it. There's no script at all, and so we'll be characters from grandparents all the way to like fashion people. Like, you can be whatever you want on
It's
stage.
based off the audience, so the audience just blurts something out and you guys just jump into character.
And it's live, so it's never the same show, and if the audience gives bad suggestions, then it's their fault. That's our show.
So how do you guys pivot though? Is it based off of the audience saying, hey, now do this? Like, how do you pivot? And how does everyone, multiple people, like, collaborate? Does that make sense?
It does.
makes
It's a
sense.
good
Okay.
question.
Through knowing each other. Like, I think because we are so cool, we can start to read each other's minds. Like, if you come to some of our shows, it'll be amazing how things just come together. Like, do you have any siblings or something, or like friends you can sort of read their mind or think what's going on? Same thing on stage.
Yeah.
So we're close.
Okay.
Like, I know what Jade's thinking right now.
Okay. What is she thinking?
She's crayons.
Crayon. Are you thinking about crayons?
I don't think so.
Doesn't always work.
Yes, close enough.
Okay, talk to me a little bit about, why do you think representation matters, specifically with improv, specifically within comedy?
I can touch on that just a little bit. I think because it's such a beautiful expression of creativity. And for me, and my background is broadcasting and then coming out of like radio, and I was like, I still have to have it. I need that, and being witty and charming. So it's just fun, and it forces you to be present. And I think that's really what it is, and just being able to give that to more audiences, to more ethnicities. It's not just one thing and just for a specific group. It's all about being present and yes, and making your partner look good.
Right. And different cultures have different inside jokes. So just like you might watch Insecure, and there are jokes that you find funny that your friend beside you, who's a little bit lighter, may not understand. Everybody deserves to have representation in jokes that really resonate with them.
Yeah. We're going to go into break, but before we go into break, I want to talk a little bit more about the stage presence and how you guys kind of come together with your ideas, maybe a little snippet of what folks are going to see next Friday, but we're going to go to break first. Are we still good? Because I know we're kind of going, okay, we're going to go to break. We'll be right back after break.
Perfect.
Welcome back, folks. We are sitting here with two coaches from Play Cousinz Improv. And before we went to break, we talked a little bit about getting a tease of improv. And me, myself, Robert, one of our newest producers, were also kind of brainstorming, trying to figure out what that would look like. And we came up with presidents, but we said then that would be scripted. So let's do something off script. So I'm going to think off the top of my head. I'm going to do brother and sister stuck in a desert, trying to find their way home.
All right.
What you got?
Mark, what? You drunk all the water. I can't. You're such a hawk.
As the big brother, I deserve to live. Let's just be honest. Okay? I have more ideas, and if anybody gotta go, it's gotta be you.
You're the oldest. You're supposed to set an example. You need to show me how to die.
What?
How to sacrifice yourself. You've had mom longer. You've done everything. Somebody needs to live and tell the story.
Just
it should
because
be me.
you haven't been living your best life, it sounds like you're not going to continue to live your best life. As someone who has been out there living their best life, I should continue that. Your life is pretty whack. I'll be honest with you, sis.
It wasn't whack
Wait a
until I came
minute.
to the desert and got lost. Because somebody won't look at their phone.
Listen.
Compass.
I'll
No,
be honest
this
with
is
you.
2026. Nobody's using compasses.
I feel like
You're
hate.
not a Boy Scout anymore. Those
I
days
feel
are
like-
gone, Mark.
I feel like the dehydration is making you hate, which is not. It's not a good look.
It's true. It's also making my tongue swell up because you drunk all the
And
water.
it's not a good look for you. Your edges is dry. Everything's dry about you right now. You need to look good while you dying. I'll be honest with you. You embarrassing me.
This is why I hate you.
Hey.
This is why. This is why I forged Mama's name on the wheel and I got all the money.
Whoa. That's a
Take
reveal.
that. Take that.
Sand?
Sand in your face.
Now you have sand
That
in your
store.
eyes. That is hilarious. You know, I think the beautiful thing about this is not only being able to just talk off the top of the dome, but to make it funny is really truly a gift. Don't call my sis edges dry anymore ever again. You went too far.
I should have thrown the sand earlier.
You should have thrown it after that line. But so obviously you guys are also hosting a Juneteenth fundraiser. Talk to us a little bit about that fundraiser.
So yes, the fundraiser itself is for CREED, and that is the Center for Racial Equality and in Education. And so that's really important to us. It's one of the newer charities that we've partnered with. So this is our second annual Juneteenth show. So this is definitely us building on this tradition. But we worked with a charity last year when we kind of launched ourselves, and we wanted to do the same this year. So we partnered with CREED this year, which is really such a beautiful organization, all about education equality, and they work within schools. They also do educators in different workshops just to make sure everyone has equal ground and equal footing. And so that disparity in education sometimes can be alleviated.
And obviously you guys gave us a snippet of what that looks like here. I enjoyed that. But what can an audience be prepared to take away from this beyond laughter?
What we're hoping is that you too may want to express yourself. So you come to a show, you see how being free on stage allows you just to know yourself a little bit more. So we want you to go out and do it. We really appreciate when someone comes up to us after a show and says, how can I get involved? Is there something that I can do here? And then, to be honest, if you want to donate more, do that too. So really, we want you to come, enjoy yourself, laugh, do it yourself, and then maybe throw some extra coins our way. I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, and that goes into my next question. One of my last questions: how can folks contribute?
Absolutely. Actually, through our site, we're on Instagram, we're on all the socials at Play Cousinz with a Z. You will get ticket information there. We will also have a donut, like text that night, and do more with that. So definitely, if nothing else, if they're not able to go to the show, they can even buy a ticket. So all of the proceeds are going to go to CREED as well. So even if they're not able to make it, even buying a ticket will definitely support the organization.
Okay, all right. Well, that's Play Cousinz Improv.
Right.
31st happening here June 19th, right? Friday.
Yes.
Get your tickets. It's going to be a great show. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Thank you
I
for having
appreciate
us.
you.
Thanks for having
We'll be
us.
right back after the break.